Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Etude number 1 from the TMEA All-State Etude 21-22 year. For this Etude, we are in the key of A minor. Now this is really important for you to know because then you can start practicing your A minor scale, and I promise you will find things in here that are very, very scale oriented, such as the very beginning we have an opening A minor arpeggio that is derived from our scale. We use scale degree 1, scale degree 3, 5, and 1. This is an A minor arpeggio, 2 octaves. Even just in bars 3 and 4, we have an A minor descending scale. So like I said, scales, really important. Knowing your key signature, you're in A minor, super important. As you're going through this etude, it's going to be paramount for you to subdivide. There is a huge difference between duple and triple. When I'm subdividing in duple, I'm talking about 1 and 2 and, or 1 e enda, 2 e enda. When I'm in triple, I'm talking about 3 triplets over 1 beat, in this case for a lot of 8th note triplets. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, that kind of thing. So knowing the difference is huge in this. And as a judge, I do know that we will be hearing those things, and that's something that we all listen for when we're judging. So something else that I really think is helpful, especially from measures 24 until measures 39, is outlining the harmonic sequence. This means taking away all the 16th notes that could be considered jargon. So for example, if we take away the 16th notes, starting at measure 24, we are kind of left with just the downbeats. And what the sequence is, it sounds like this. Now that seems simple, and that's because it is. When we take away all the extraneous notes, we get to hear what the actual harmonic outline is. And that is super helpful for us to play with awesome phrases and take away the things that are particularly challenging, like these big leaps that we have. And just hear the harmonic sequence. Now, talking about the big leaps that we have all the way throughout this etude, what I would recommend is the Arvind's interval study. It could be something that sounds like this. And eventually, if you keep expanding your notes down and up, you are going to hit the interval, which is almost 2 octaves. Not quite, but almost 2 octaves. As we continue down with this etude, it is really important that we have the triplet feel and not in duple. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, da, 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 da. And if you subdivide before you play the triplets, it'll be super helpful. If you look at measures 39 and 40, 39 is in duple. We have 16th notes. Measure 40, we have 1 quarter note that's tied to a triplet. Now here is when we should really start subdividing triplets. I will demonstrate measures 39 and 40 for you. And here I will demonstrate measures 39 and 40 for you. You can see how I subdivided. Instead of staying in duple, I went to triple. This is super helpful for the rest of the etude. Now once we get past and we go down all the way down to measure maybe like 57, we start a repeat of the beginning. It is not the exact same, but it is very similar. We'll call this like A prime. So it is the same ascending arpeggio, and then it changes the rhythm on the way down. That's the only difference, is the rhythm changes on the way down, and a dotted 8th, 16th note. And it's really important to subdivide that as well. As you go through this, the most important thing is to have a very awesome sound, have amazing internal pulse, and have awesome intonation. You can practice these things by recording yourself in small snippets, listening back, and then analyzing yourself. Be your own teacher. Be the teacher that is in the room with you, but is not actually present at that time. Thank you for listening to my tips and tricks. Have a great day.